there's another piece of it it's reference to someone like a lover. And you see that used, especially through Song of Solomon, Song of Songs, and in other places. I think you guys can get it here. It's that moment where I love this wedding picture. This is really, really nice. It's that embrace, that sweetness, that this is my lover, this is the one. And it's used in reference to that very much in that way. You'll see it throughout Song of Solomon. I don't think I have to explain that to anybody who's been in church, but to those who aren't church or don't understand or watching this online, you might not understand that there's a whole set of poetic books and things throughout the Bible. One of those is a reference of love and is a reference of lovers communicating to each other. It's really beautiful. But it's also one of those ones that as a youth pastor, when I was a youth pastor, I never taught on Song of Solomon. Because people be like, wait, this is in the Bible? I am reading my Bible. I'm like, okay, well, read your Bible, but read the other part. Start with John. Start with Mark. It's like this. This is the woman saying to the man, this is nice, man. As an apple tree among the trees of the forest, so is my beloved or my lover among the young men. With great delight I sat in his shadow, and his fruit was sweet to my taste. Ooh la la. As a young man, my grandmother, she came and lived with my parents. And she was in a guest house area. And I would go and visit my grandma every week. And my grandma, Millie, she's with the Lord, but she was from Arkansas. She kind of had that saltiness to her. She had that amazing eyebrow, that one where you kind of you can kind of stare you down across the room that my dad inherited and so on and so forth. But I would go across and I would talk to my grandma, Millie. Now, my grandfather had passed and went to be with the Lord, and so she was there. And she was doing one of two things, sometimes doing them simultaneously. And she was either reading her Bible and watching Gaither worship music. How many people remember the Gaither sing-song stuff? For you guys that don't know, it's like an older time kind of stuff, hymn sings type of thing that was very popular. And she had the videos, right? So because it wasn't on TV, she had the videos. And I'd probably watch the Gaither videos 100 times just sitting at her house because she would just it was on loop. So she'd be reading her Bible or doing that or doing a study. And the other thing she'd be doing is reading romance novels. And I was like, it was like her thing. And I would walk over, and I would just, she would walk me over or whatever. We'd have a glass of tea or something. And so I'll walk over, and I'm like, Grandma, what's this book about? And I just pick it up, right? And of course I know what this book is about. It's a romance novel. But I'm like, oh, is this a good chapter? She's like, you put that down. You don't touch that. It was a series of me getting hit in the shoulder.